students, welcome to your computer class. So today we are going to start our new chapter, that is chapter 9, and that is more on Visual Basic 2010 Express. Okay, that means in this chapter we are going to learn more controls of Visual Basic 2010 Express. Alright, so let's start our class for today. So before starting our class, I have a small warm-up activity for you for this session, for this lesson, that is, why are the following controls used in Visual Basic? Okay, so why do we use these commonly used controls in Visual Basic? So first one I have here is label. Okay, then the second one I have here is the command button, and the third one I have is the text box. So these are the commonly used controls in a Visual Basic which we usually use in a form, and why do we use them? Okay, so here I have the solution for these. That is, we use this, that is, first of all, a label which is used for displaying some text, okay, in a form. That is, if you enter a command button, okay, or insert a command button, the text which is going to display after clicking or executing the command button, it is going to display in the label control, and that's why a label is used to display some text in a form. Then second one I have was command button, which, and why it is used in a VB form or in Visual Basic, because it is used for giving any command to a application, whichever we create, whichever form we create or application which we create in Visual Basic. Using this command button, it is used for giving instructions or the commands to that particular application. And lastly I have the text box. Okay, so from the name itself you can come to know this particular text box control is used for receiving input from the user. Okay, so these are the three commonly used common controls in Visual Basic, and these are why they are used, because it is, first of all, label is used for displaying some text, and command button is used for giving commands to the application, and text box is used for receiving input from the user. Okay, then let us come to the learning outcome of today's class. Okay, so in today's class, first of all, you will learn how to add image in a form. So we have learned how to add a label control, a text control, and a command button control in a form. Now we will learn how to add image in a form in Visual Basic. Okay, so let's start the class. So here I have adding images in a form. That is our chapter number 9, more on Visual Basic 2010 Express. And here we have the first topic as adding images in a form. Okay, so here we have how to add image in a form. So image control, please underline in your textbook that image control is used to add pictures in a form. So if you want to add pictures in a form, we have to use the image control. And when we add this control to our form, it does not display any image. Alright, please remember, when we add this command, it does not display any picture, rather it displays a rectangular boundary which will highlight the area which is to be covered by that particular image. And in order to specify the image for this control, what we have to do is we have to use the picture property from the Windows property. Okay, and for that we have to follow the steps which will be shown here in order to add an image to a form. So first of all, what we have to do is we have to click on the arrow button, okay, which is placed on the top right of the corner of the picture box. Okay, so on that yellow color, on that arrow button we have to choose, and then from there we have to select the size mode from the picture box task context menu as shown in the figure. So as you click there, a shortcut menu appears, and that is the shortcut, the context menu, and from there we have to choose the image. Okay, and after selecting the size of the picture, we have to choose the image option from the context menu, that is the shortcut menu which will appear. And then what we have to do is we have to then select the resource dialog box, that means from which drive we are going to insert that picture. After selecting the resource file, like this, we have to select the radio button from there, that is from where we are going to import the picture. And after selecting the radio button, we have to click on the import button, and then we have to select the image. Okay, and then you will find that the selected image will be displayed in the preview box, okay, at the right pane, as you can see there. So this is the picture which is chosen here as the penguins. It will appear on the right side, the right pane. Okay, then let's know an example over here. So here we have one more example how we can write a program. Okay, that means how to create an input, create an application in order to input the height and base of a triangle and how we can calculate its area. Okay, so same way we have to create a new project there, that is a new form. As you can see, a blank form will appear on the screen, and accordingly what we have to do is we have to again add controls there. Okay, so first of all we have inserted label 1, again we have inserted label 2, 3 labels we have inserted there. Accordingly the two text boxes are inserted and a command button, okay, is inserted in the form. And then accordingly we have to apply the requisite properties to the controls and create an interface, okay, as shown here. Okay, so what happened, instead of the button 1 we will write there in the text property. Okay, so you can see calculate area. Then accordingly what we will do, we will let the text property of the label 3 and label 4 remain empty, okay, where we can input the height and the base. Then we have to again double click on the command button, that is on the calculate area button. We have to just double click on it. As we double click on it, the code window will get open where we can write the codes, that is the programming statements for the calculate area. Okay, so accordingly in between the pre-written lines we are going to write the command for the calculate area command button. Okay, so there it is given as label 3 dot text equal to area of a triangle is, and then you will see, and again it level 4 we have to write there accordingly, and then at last we have to execute the program. Okay, and then we will be entering the height and accordingly the base in their respective text boxes. Okay, so here 50 is inserted as height and as base as 100. And then now what we will do is we'll just simply click on the calculate area button and we will observe the output. So you will see in the label, okay, 3 and 4 which we have kept as empty, there we have found the area of the particular triangle, okay, which we wanted to create an application. So this is how we can create an application. Okay, so here in this today's class we have learned how to add an image control, image in a form, and how to calculate the area of a particular rectangle or triangle, sorry. All right, then let us move to the next topic, that is our keyword for today's class. So our keyword for today's class is the context menu. And what do you mean by context menu? Please remember the shortcut menu which appears or which pops us immediately when you right click on any particular object. So that shortcut menu which appears on the right side is known as the context menu. All right, now it is the time for test for us. So here I have again two questions for you. First question is that Minu wants to insert an image in a form in Visual Basic. Now according to you, which control should Minu use in order to insert the image in the form? Okay, and the second question I have here is Diman wants to write programming statements for a command in Visual Basic. Now how can Diman open the code window? Okay, now you have to guide Diman with the steps to perform so. So these are the two questions which I have for you as time to test, which you will do as your class assignment for this class. Okay, then you will submit me. All right, then let us summarize the topics which we have covered in today's class. So first of all, in today's class we had gathered knowledge that Visual Basic is a programming language and which is best suited for beginners. And then we can add image control to our form in order to add any picture in our form, that is in a VB form. Then when we add this control, that is the image control, to our form, it does not display any image. Okay, rather it displays a rectangular boundary, please remember, which highlights the area which is to be covered by the image which we are going to insert in the form. And in order to specify the image for this control, what we have to do, we have to use the picture property. Okay, so please remember these are the topics which we have covered today. Thank you everyone. So after this video I'll be sharing the home assignment in Google Classroom which you are going to do your homework, okay, and submit me, and I'll be sharing the exit card link which you are going to click and submit. All right, at the same time keep learning. Thank you, have a nice day.